Hey everyone, Kyle Walker here. If you love cars, fixing things, or just want to understand your vehicle better, you're in the right place. I share hands-on tips, smart driving advice, and straight-up car talk without the fluff. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and stick around till the end. You don't want to miss what's coming up. Let's get into it.
No matter how spacious the car is, but there may be situations when there is still not enough space and additional space is required. Such a problem is often faced by fans of tourism and long trips by car. A cargo box, which is located on the roof of the car, can help. We will have to learn how to choose such structures and install them correctly. What is a cargo box? Experienced drivers may find this question strange and ridiculous, but novice car users may not even have an idea about the object of our conversation. Therefore, it is better to first make a small digression, so that in the future there are no unnecessary questions. Car cargo boxes mean a structure for storage and transportation of cargo on the roof of the car. Such elements are mainly made of durable plastic. The structures have a special shape, narrowed in the front part and wider in the back. Thus, improved aerodynamics is achieved. Such products have a cover on top, around the perimeter of which there is a sealing rubber band. It prevents moisture and debris from getting inside the structure. Modern models are equipped with straps to fix the cargo, shock absorbers, and locks for the lid, locks for the safety of the contents. How cargo boxes are classified? Such structures are classified according to different parameters. Usually the following characteristics are used. The volume of the design is indicated in liters. Small models are characterized by a capacity of 300 liters. Medium versions hold from 350 to 450 liters. For large boxes is characterized by a volume at the level of 500 liters. The purpose determines the necessary dimensions of the design. For example, short but wide boxes are convenient for transportation of personal belongings, strollers, tents, boats, and other things. Narrow but long objects are convenient for transporting fishing gear, skis, snowboards, tools for garden and vegetable garden. The size of the vehicle is an important criterion for the classification of additional roof racks. It should definitely be taken into account when making your selection. The roof of the car and the box should fit each other in appearance and style. A car with a hatchback body after installing an additional structure may not close well if the latter is not chosen correctly. How to choose a box on the roof of the car in more detail, we will consider below. The main characteristics of auto boxes to choose the right auto box, which will exactly meet the requirements of its future owner, operating conditions and dimensions of the car. It is necessary to take into account a number of characteristics. Choosing a car box is a responsible task, because such a purchase is expensive. Volume and shape of the box. We have already talked about the volume before. Small models can only serve as an addition to the main trunk. Count on a large capacity is not worth it. If the main trunk is often occupied and you need a little more space, you should pay attention to boxes of medium volume. When you need to transport long things and bulky cargo, you need a spacious box. It would be a shame to have a box and not be able to carry the required cargo in it. The shape of the design we have also considered a little, but this information is worth supplementing. According to the shape of the boxes are divided into three groups. Small length with increased width is characteristic of small models, the bottom of which is close to the shape of a square. Such copies can be selected under cars with a small base. Boxes with an impressive length and width are universal, as they are suitable for both long objects and oversized objects. Narrow boxes with a small width are designed for the transportation of long loads. Oversized objects will not be so easy to place in such structures. Low copies have recently appeared and are a sporty variant. Their height does not exceed 35 centimeters. High boxes are characterized by a height of up to 45 centimeters. Read also, rating of the best Chinese car tires. Load capacity of the box. Do not associate the load capacity with the shape and volume of the box. There is not always a connection between these parameters, so the load capacity should be considered separately. According to this parameter, designs are divided into two categories. The first category includes models that can withstand a load of 50 to 55 kilograms. The second category consists of models designed for 70 to 75 kilograms. In these models, the bottom is reinforced with metal plates. This factor is the main difference between the first and second category models. Fixing the box to the roof boxes are produced with two types of fasteners. Standard ones are developed for a specific car brand or a whole model line. Such boxes have a narrow area of application, but they are ideally suited to a specific model of the vehicle. Universal fasteners can be used on almost any car. Such models are more common. Although universal fasteners are slightly inferior to standard ones in terms of strength and reliability. Opening, locking, fixation, these three factors determine the degree of cargo safety, ease of loading, and reliability of transportation. Below, we will discuss the points to consider during the purchase. The lock used to lock the lid should be of very high quality and reliable. Its replacement in case of breakage will not be the easiest task, so it is better to spend on a quality product right away. A good lock should lock the entire side of the box by means of rods or locking parts. There can be two locks, but in this case it is possible to open the box on two sides. You will have to pay a lot extra for this feature. The stops can be gas or spring-loaded. The first option is expensive, but the convenience of operation demonstrates the maximum. The spring mechanism requires regular maintenance, which consists of applying silicone grease. With such care, stops with a mechanical principle of action will work long and well. On very low-cost models, there are stops that resemble those used by furniture makers. We cannot call them particularly reliable, but with proper care and careful use they can surprise their owner. Attachments for fixing the load, a necessary element that every self-respecting manufacturer adds to the design. There are many variations, but the most popular of them are straps with locks and nets. Material and aerodynamics. The main material for the production of cargo car boxes is ABS. This abbreviation refers to a special material that is both strong, lightweight, and weather-resistant. The aerodynamic situation is a little more complicated. The main influence here is the design features. Long boxes with a small height and width have the best aerodynamic properties. Serious manufacturers pay great attention to these characteristics, conduct experiments, work on improving the existing indicators. If you take two models with approximately the same parameters from a well-known manufacturer and a little-known manufacturer, the difference between the aerodynamic parameters will be significant. For the driver, it translates into an increase in fuel consumption, which can reach up to 1 liter per 100 kilometers, and even exceed this level. Design and aesthetics, despite the subordination of boxes to the laws of aerodynamics and the requirements for capacity, manufacturers manage to work closely on the design of their products. Each brand produces unique copies. The range of shapes allows you to choose the right model, even a sophisticated user. Read also, recommendations on the choice of flushing oil for the engine. The case with the color range is not so happy. Manufacturers use only 3 colors, black, white, gray, and 2 variants of texture. Not every car can be matched with a box that will make a unified composition with the vehicle. If you have extra money, you can change the design yourself. There are a lot of options for this, such as vinyl, airbrushing, and other methods. Guarantee and safety. Respecting themselves and their customers, manufacturers provide a warranty on car boxes for cargo transportation. But, as they say, hope for the manufacturer, but do not fail yourself. We have selected a list of simple rules, observance of which will prolong the life of the cargo car box, and for a long time will not think about repairs. Every month, you should check the fasteners that hold the box, trunk, and rails. It doesn't matter the intensity of use of the box, the check should still be done. The maximum speed is set by the driver at 130 kilometers per hour. Off-road driving, as well as driving on bad roads, should be done at the lowest speed that can be afforded. The box must not be overloaded, even if it is a few kilograms. Always keep in mind the load capacity limit and do not even think about checking the safety margin of the structure. The load must be carefully secured inside the box. When traveling by car with a roof box, you need to pay attention to the height of obstacles. How to choose the right roof box for your car. We have already managed to consider quite a few characteristics and parameters that should be taken into account when choosing. But the questions still remain. Therefore, it is required to summarize and highlight the rules that should guide the choice. Dimensions of the box should be matched to the size of the car. If you do not adhere to this rule, then in the process of operation there may be problems with the doors, visibility, and safety of cargo transportation. The front edge of the structure can extend beyond the windshield by a maximum of 30 centimeters. This figure is safe and ensures a comfortable ride. Car cargo boxes are used in difficult conditions, so the strength of the material and the quality of workmanship must be at the highest level. The length of the box, specified by the manufacturer, is the maximum. In the process of operation, it is necessary to subtract about 6 centimeters from this figure to find out the real length of the cargo that can be transported. How to fix the cargo box on the roof? With the process of mounting the box on the roof of the car, there are usually no problems. All the necessary fasteners are included in the package. There are several mounting options that can be used by the user depending on the situation. For cars with roof rails, it is necessary to purchase crossbars. Such elements are made of plastic and aluminum and can be rectangular or aerodynamic. On the roof of the car, there may be fixing holes, under which you need to buy a system of stops and transverse elements. Gutters are also suitable for fixing a cargo box. In this case, stops equipped with rubber pads are required. The stops should be placed far apart from each other, which is necessary to evenly distribute the load on the roof of the vehicle. On smooth roofs, the stops equipped with grippers are used to catch the door openings. In the process of installation will also come in handy mounting kit, which should be selected for a particular model. Necessary and useful is this device, which allows you to increase the capacity of the car in no time. Listen to our advice and let your choice will not be a disappointment. In conclusion, selecting and installing a roof box on your car can greatly enhance your travel experience by providing extra storage space for your adventures. Remember to consider factors such as the size and weight capacity of the roof box, compatibility with your vehicle, and the ease of installation. Always follow the manufacturer's guidelines for secure mounting and weight distribution to ensure safety on the road. By keeping these rules in mind, you can enjoy a hassle-free journey, knowing that your belongings are safely stowed above. Thank you for watching, and happy travels.